Hello everyone, it's Rider here and welcome to another video, and tonight we're going to do another Transformers review, and this time we're going to have a look at the Walgreens exclusive Transformers Deluxe Class Earthrise Bluestreak. This guy arrived finally today from Compare Toys. I think I paid for it at the beginning of September, thinking it was in stock, but obviously it wasn't. And this arrived today. Lovely artwork and Bluestreak on the side. You can see he transforms in 15 steps. Notice that head there. We'll come back to that a little bit later. Your standard deluxe box, nothing too special. Let's have a look at the figure itself. So let's have a look at the car mode, and the car mode itself looks beautiful. I really like the cartoon aesthetic. Missing a little bit of paint back here maybe, but what do you expect from a deluxe class? I love the big Autobot logo at the front. I like the silver wheels, although I do wish the peg was coloured silver as well rather than this grey, but it doesn't stick out too much. Some nice black paint work at the top, some clear plastic at the front. Unfortunately, you can see, I think that's a part of one of the transformation joints inside, seen through the windscreen, so maybe I would have preferred those tinted. Slightly blue in colour, and it cleans up quite well underneath. He does come with a couple of accessories as well. He comes with his blaster, and he comes with two of these little guns. Now these can tab on in vehicle mode. You can tab them in the top there, have that look going on. If you want to add his gun to the party, you can attach that on the top like so, or I believe you can plug these on the side of the weapon as well to get that look going on if you wanted to do that. All in all, it's a decent looking car. Now one thing I will say, this guy comes packaged in in robot mode. Getting him here is a little bit scary for a couple of reasons. Number one, where the clear plastic is, and we'll see that in robot mode. And number two, getting these doors to tab in is an absolute nightmare. I must have been there for about 10 minutes trying to get it done. The result is really nice, a solid feeling alt mode that rolls really well. But yeah, getting there is a little bit of an issue. Bluestreak all transformed up in his robot mode, and I think you'll agree with me here, he looks absolutely stunning. We can take his accessories. You can plug these two guns into his shoulders, if I pick up the right one, and then you can plug the gun into his hand like so, and yeah, I think he looks really good aesthetically. I mentioned the head, so the head on the box is the actual smokescreen head, not the head that you get on the figure, which is quite interesting. So yeah, I'm happy there's a different variation of the head. I think this is the Prowl head. Now, this is quite literally a figure of two halves for me. Aesthetically, it's beautiful. Really, really beautiful. However, I've got some serious issues with the build quality of this and the quality control of the figure. But literally half of it. So the top half of the body, you've got beautiful tight joints. Probably too tight if I'm honest. The rotations on the elbow are tight. The bend at the elbow's tight. The wrist rotation's tight. The head rotation's really tight. Everything feels like a brand new toy. The issue is, as soon as you get below the waist, and let me just show you this. There's a mushroom peg at the back there, and this just pops off far too easy. And I don't know if you can see it, but on mine right there, there's a big stress mark, and the corner's actually been bent up. So I don't know what's happened in manufacturing there, but I think that's one of the reasons why this won't stay on properly. This massive, massive stress mark right there. It's odd I'm reviewing a toy in 2 hours, isn't it? Let's put it back together. The other thing that I really struggle with, if I'm honest with you, is the joints on these knees. So if we just look at the joints, this leg, it wasn't this loose until I transformed him, and now it's floppy as hell. And if we look at the design of those legs, clear plastic, and even one of them, this side here, looks a little bit strained already. So I'm literally not going to be transforming this guy very often at all. In fact, this might be one of the last times I transform him. I'll be honest, this figure looks absolutely stunning and he'll look great on the shelf. But unfortunately, the build quality and the quality control in Hasbro again has let us down. I'm not a massive fan of the... I forgot to fold these bits now. Not the massive fan of the design for the transformation of these legs. It feels like they're going to break every time that I transform him, and I've only done it a couple of times. It's a shame. It's a real shame. It's got some great articulation. He can pull some great poses. He looks absolutely brilliant. He just feels a bit cheap. And unfortunately, this seems to be an issue with not just my toy, but a couple of friends have picked up this toy as well, and they're having very similar problems, especially with the knees and the quality of the material. Now, I've got Smokescreen actually, give me 2 seconds. So here is Smokescreen, and you can see that this guy is really tight, and actually, he feels a little bit heavier. The quality of the materials feel better. I still don't like these legs. Oh. I've never noticed that before. My Smokescreen's missing one of the bits off the inside. Oh, Hasbro. I can't believe it. So yeah, it looks like my Smokescreen is missing one of the bits that fall down. I mean, it doesn't matter, because, I mean, those bits are pretty useless anyway. I don't see the point in them, but that's just mental. I can't believe I've got a figure off my shelf showing it's a better quality control than this, and this one's got an actual bloody missing piece. Oh, it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Oh, God, Hasbro, why do I waste my money on you? I really don't know. I'm actually getting to that point now. I'm actually getting to that point where these things look beautiful, but this feels like a pile of crap in hand. And Smokescreen doesn't. But when they build something good, they forget to put bloody the pieces on there that need to be on there. Oh, Hasbro. I don't know. You're just failing your fans. You really are. You're failing your fans. You're failing the people who have invested in your business. And I'm so close to tapping out. I really am close to tapping out with this. It's frustrating and it's tiring. Not only is it... this is the annoying thing about this figure. Smokescreen, I can go into Smith's, go and pick up another one, and yeah, that is going to be easy enough to get. And I can always get a replacement. The issue is with this, and it doesn't matter anyway. Let's face it, I'm not going to show the inside of his leg off. But let's face it, this guy's an exclusive. So I could send him back to Kapow and go, you know what, his bloody rubbish is falling off. But I'll never get another one of these. So I've paid £20. I've had the hassle of and stress of trying to get it, waiting till 8 o'clock to the moment Kapow posts them, and this thing's selling out in 2 seconds. And then I've received it after, what, a month, 6 weeks of waiting for it? And it's got dodgy knees and falls in half. It's sad, it's frustrating, it's tiring. Not only are these things impossible to get, and the build quality of them are slipping, really slipping the quality control. And it's interesting, you know, because I think Earthrise, there has been a distinctive drop in the quality from Siege. I can't remember having one QC issue in the entirety of Siege. It was so well built. I look over my shoulder and I can see Starscream, whose wings fall off. Earthrise Starscream. My Thundercracker does the same, his wings fall off. I can see my Optimus Prime that I had to get a replacement sent out from Hasbro because his face plate was all mispainted. And then they sent me another one with a mispainted face plate, so I was now better off, sorry. I can see Grapple, who I had to shave down his pegs. I can see Hoist, who's got a dodgy knee a bit like him. Who else can I see? I can see Double Dealer down there, whose legs are goddamn appalling. And of course Hot House, last week his head fell off when I took him out the box. So for all the great design aesthetics of what Earthrise has given us, they've really slipped on their quality control. And I don't know if it's because they're trying to push out too many products in such a small space of time. Are these exclusives not only damaging the fandom because of all the scalpers, but all of these one-offs? These should have just been a wave of figures, but now they're rushing them out before even wave 3 is finished. If you think about it, your Bluestreak, your Thrust, your Runabout, all the other exclusives that have been released, that surely was just wave 4. But now they're rushing out these figures and they're slipping on the quality control. Siege was amazing, and I love the design aesthetics of Earthrise. These are my Transformers. These are how they should look to me. But this isn't how it should feel. You shouldn't have parts missing. I mean, look at that. I give up, Hasbro. It's getting to the point now where, thank goodness Kingdom has come along, because Kingdom's going to give me a well-deserved break from this main line. I've got a lot on pre-order, a few of the selects, and the selects are genuinely quite good. But the stress that it took to get this and the 6 weeks of wait do not reflect the product that I have in hand, and it's a shame. And they're going to look awesome on display, but that's all they're going to be on display. These don't feel like toys that you could give to a child and play, but this one doesn't anyway. I'm just really gutted that my smoke screen is missing a part as well. That is really, really unfortunate. So yeah, I might have to go and buy another one from Smith's and then take the broken one back. I might actually do that. We'll see. Anyway, until next time, this wasn't about bloody smoke screen, this was about Bluestreak. So all in all, do I recommend him? I'm not going to go for articulation, because you genuinely know what you can get from these things now. Would I recommend him as a toy? No. If you need to complete your collection, yes. Good luck getting one. My one also, I don't know if you can see it, there's a little spot blemish of red paint over spun on there just to finish it off. So until next time, anyway, I've been Zort Rider. This has been an exclusive toy that I sat online waiting to buy, sat on my bum for 6 weeks, being excited to arrive, and when it's arrived, he's got a worse knee at the moment than Virgil van Bloody Dyke. Anyway, until next time, I've been Zort Rider, and I'll catch you again soon for another review or moan about Hasbro products.